Are you ready? Ready. I got money. Money in the bank. Pay-per-view. Money in the bank. Review. Pay-per-view. Pay-per-view. Review. I got. Hello, this is A.S. Caldero. I'm so sorry. I've been gone for so long. Man, sorry everybody. I did the last pay-per-view. That's the last time I did a review. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just circumstances came up. I got a new job. I lost my co-host Chris Corey due to time schedules, and damn it, I'm by myself now. But that's not going to stop me from continuing from now on. I will promise you that if things get complicated, I will definitely always do the pay-per-views. So I'm going to continuously do this We Love It Raw and the pay-per-views as most, efficient way possible every week if possible. So let me jump into the show. I gave you a little production value. You like that, right? Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Let me jump into it. Let me take a little sip of beer. Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I'm going to cut to the chase because I got a lot to talk about. Because I'm also doing the Raw review right after this. Oh, let me mention that the AC is on. I usually turn it off, but fuck that shit. It's hot in here. It's fucking hot. It's summertime. If you have a problem with the AC going, then you got a problem with me, brother. Anyway, let's go into the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Let me just jump into the most important thing. Seth Rollins is now the Money in the Bank contract holder. He won the match. And there's no one better to win that match than Seth Rollins, the architect of the Shield. So pretty much that match was pretty good. I like the spot where they dropped Seth Rollins from the ladder when the ladders are kind of like pushed together. It was an awesome match. Let me go to the main event. Let me mention all the people in there. I didn't mention the other ones because that's too much. It's too much. Number 1, Cesaro, the King of Swing, Cesaro. Number 2, it's Roman Reigns, the favorite of the Shield. We got Alberto Del Rio, former champion. And John Cena. The people love John Cena. And also, we got my favorite character of this generation, Bray Wyatt. And who else was in the match? Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, Randy Orton, the Viper, Randy Orton. And Kane, the Demon Kane. So yeah, the Demon Kane and all, yeah, it was a pretty good match. Sheamus was also in it. I'm sorry, Sheamus. The match was okay, but the result of the match was time is up. My time is now. I didn't see that coming. His time is now. Wow, I was surprised. I didn't think they were going to give it to Cena. I thought they were going to give it to either Roman or to Bray just to like push a new thing. But hey, at least I'm surprised. John Cena won the title. So it's at the end of Money in the Bank pay-per-view, it's kind of like Seth Rollins, the bad guy, won. And then we got John Cena, the good guy, who won. So it kind of evens out. I guess that's the wrap up of my Money in the Bank pay-per-view review. Let me just leave you with this. So leave that little taste in your mouth, bro. Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank pay-per-view review. That's enough of that. Let me jump into We Love It Raw. Man, I miss my co-host Vanessa Cruz, aka Venus, and Chris Corey, the Future. Miss you guys. I have to figure out some technology way to get you guys from your house. I believe some Skype I saw on the Stone Cold show that Vince Russo interview, and it sound great. If I could get you guys to do that, holy moly, shish kebabs. I could have the whole crew back, and that'll be perfect. So once I get my technology in and I buy the little mics I need to buy, I'm gonna get the original We Love It Raw crew back. So let me jump into the show. So we start out the night with Triple H, the Authority, with Stephanie McMahon. And John Cena comes out trying to be funny, not working. Failure. The mud. That's why you were in mud. Alright, bro. I must give him props that I like his style, the way he's rocking those belts, brother. Brother, man. That's pretty cool. I like that style, bro. Other than that, you need to, I think a little less talking will go a long way for John Cena. I think he's good, he's essential, but just shut up, man. Let the people that know how to talk. You're not one of those people. And Triple H makes fun of him and really gets on him. Yo, man. Hippity hop, hippity hoop hop. You had to see it. I don't give it justice. But Triple H pretty much out-talked him. Let me go to the next interesting thing. I'm going to try to make the song with, how I think it sounds in my head. The inspirational Bo Dallas. So he comes out and he's saying that he was an inspiration to Daniel Bryan at the pay-per-view the night before. And whoopity-doo, he wants to do a moment of silence for the two injured WWE superstars, Bod Knows Barrett and Daniel Bryan. So he did a moment of silence, and JBL couldn't be any funnier doing this. He just kept telling King to shh. Come on, listen, this is inspirational. That shit was funny. JBL saving that show as far as commentary. JBL, you do the damn thing. Let me take a drink of beer for the working man and the working woman. If you listen to wrestling podcasts, you know who that is. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Okay, I don't want someone to feel left out. It left me in suspense. Oh, man, brother. Bo Dallas is hilarious. So that kind of leaves Bad News Barrett. I said it wrong. Bad News Barrett. Leaving him injured, so he has to leave it vacant. The Intercontinental Championship is vacant. So the first two the first guy is Cesaro. And he's introduced by Paul Heyman talking mad shit like always. I am the advocate. Blase, blase, blah. Paul Heyman's the man. Let's not dwell on that. And the next person is Kofi Kingston. So, I'd rather see Cesaro with it. But there's a lot more. It's going to be a battle royal, by the way. A battle royal in the next pay-per-view. Battleground to determine the new Intercontinental Champion. So that'll be interesting. That's a pretty cool way. It sucks for Bad News Barrett because he just recovered from being injured. Just recovered his whole persona back. He was getting the crowd in his favor. And he just gets hurt again. Sucks. Sorry. It's my turn now. Sorry. Oh, man. But anyways, I was laying on my bed thinking that Raw was kind of going to be over. And I was like, oh, whatever. I'm just going to watch from my bed. Then I hear, no chance. No chance in hell. I fling out of my bed like you wouldn't even know. I thought Vince McMahon was here. It happened to be Damian Sandow as, well, I forgot the name. It was Vincent Kennedy. I forgot. It was, it got me good. And then I kind of went back to bed to wait for the next thing to come out. So they've been talking about this whole thing about, there's a multimedia superstar that's a former WWE champion. And it's just like, wow, you see the limo outside, you're thinking, whoop did he do? I gotta finish this beer before right now. It's too late for me to be drinking beer. But anyway, The Miz comes out. And he's talking about he's the guy. He's the multimedia guy. And it's, The Miz. I've been keeping up with him since the Real World days. The Miz is good at being annoying. I will give him that. And that's a talent in its own when you're playing a role in the WWE. I was still laying down, mind you. But when I heard, yeah. You know I got this. Break the walls down. So the Walls of Jericho drops. Chris Jericho is here. That surprised the shit out of me. I jumped out of my bed once again. And this time it was for a just reason. Chris Jericho, that's some of a bitch. I'm going to do a dedication to that some of a bitch right now. Ready? Okay. Somebody gonna get their wig flipped. Somebody gonna get their ass kicked. Somebody gonna get their wig flipped. Somebody gonna get their butt kicked. Beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Ugh. That's my version of the cowbell. That's for all you people that listen to Talk is Jericho. That's his classic, to me classic, that's his introduction to the show sometimes. Chris Jericho, you son of a bitch. I listen to your show every week. You didn't give one mother flounder hint to me that you were coming back. And you know what? You're the man, bro. You got me. Because I was paying more attention. I know you recently said, Chris Jericho, if you're actually listening to this bullshit. Chris Jericho, you said, I know you're listening to me, brother. You said that you are too busy, have way too many things going on to even consider going back to the WWE. You got me good, you son of a bitch. You got me good. And just that was like, that made up for the boring parts of Raw at that moment. And then you hear the cutoff like, Wyatts. The Wyatts appear. And this, to me, was the most beautiful sight to see. This means Bray Wyatt versus Jericho at the next pay-per-view. And just the match alone, and just that they're both good shit talkers, god damn it, that's going to be better than the main event of whatever that main event will be. And I will mention that later, what the main event will be. But that's going to outshine the main event so ridiculously. Woo! Let me take a sip of beer. I told you I have to finish it like right now. And you know the bottom of the beer? Ugh. I like the beer the whole time, but that last 4% tastes like holy ass, brother. So let me jump into the WWE Divas Champion Paige. She comes out. I never find her promos too interesting. But today, something beautiful happened. Someone beautiful appeared. The one, the only. AJ Lee is back. The light it up, light it, light it, light it, light it, light it up. That song hit. Every time I hear that, I actually light it up. I'm going to light it up right now. Dedicated to you, AJ Lee. As I speak about the match, I have a poster of you in my room. AJ Lee, I love you. I don't care if you're married to CM Punk in real life. I love the way you lie. I'm going to light it up for you, girl. Give me a second, people. Bear with me, non-smokers. But this is my dedication to you, AJ. I might be fucking up the microphone by blowing smoke into it, but I'll buy another cheap microphone. Fuck it. AJ Lee comes out and says, pretty much, give me the same shot I gave you. Let me beat your ass. Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no. Then she convinced her. She made the crowd turn on him. And by the way, the crowd was screaming, CM Punk the whole time. But that didn't distract AJ. She's a pro. She moved the crowd in her way, her direction, her preference. So they actually get to fight for the WWE Divas Championship. Cool. Paige just won the night before against Naomi or Trinity, whatever you want to call her. Those two are my favorites, AJ and Trinity. She just beat Trinity, so bam, AJ's back. Give me my title shot back. Boom, the match goes on. Beautiful. She's beautiful. Get her out of here. That's what I kept screaming at the TV. You're too beautiful. Get her out of here. But either way, as a surprise, AJ wins the belt back. Light it up. So I was fucking overjoyed. The match was dumb short. I was still smoking, like, it was shorter than the conversation I'm having from when I started from AJ to when I'm right now. It was that short, pretty much. It was the match, the match was that short. The talking was way longer than the actual match. But whatever, I was fucking happy as hell. AJ got the belt back. I love you, AJ. You're my favorite. But yeah, so let me introduce to you the main event. Not for Monday Night Raw, but for the next pay-per-view, Battleground. Let me say it with the beer thing because it sounds cooler. Battle the next pay-per-view. The WWE Champion, John Cena, will defend the belt against Roman Reigns, Kane, and last but not least, Randy Orton in a fatal 4-way match for the title. How do you people feel about that? I feel like, whatever. I don't care. Bray's not in it. I'm not invested anymore. Cena has the belt. I'm not invested anymore. I will be invested when someone else with some substance gets the belt. But as of now, the main event sounds like caca. So at the end of the day, I'm going to skip to, it was a DQ. They were all facing each other in some bullshit match. 2-on-2 match. Good guys versus bad guys bullshit match. So at the end, Kane gets disqualified. Gives John Cena the tombstone. The Tombstone. Then Triple H comes in to check if he's looking all right. Then he looks at the Titantron and he gives it a little wave with his hand because it kind of looks like John Cena's unconscious. Then you hear the Seth Rollins music coming out with the referee. That got me hype. I was hype. Seriously. I was like, he's going to take that shit from him. And I wanted him to take it from him. I don't want Cena with the belt. Cena's alright, but no. I wanted that shit to be stripped. But if you paid attention earlier in the night, Dean Ambrose is stalking him. Let's say cock blocking him for the championship. So he didn't even get to cash it in, but I felt in the moment excited, like, oh shit, is this gonna happen? Oh shit. But man, that was more interesting than anything. That Triple H is such an asshole. He's just like he's trying to get what he wants. Oh, I forgot to mention that earlier in the day they showed the cover to the WWE 2K15 cover, and man, I'm gonna get PS4 just for that game. Just for you, my friend. I don't know what other games I'm gonna play. Doesn't matter. It's for you, my friend. And I must say, they better get that Bray Wyatt entrance correct, because that's gonna be the hardest one. They better get the Shield entrance correct, because they had the Shield last year, but they had them coming out the wrong side, not doing what they do when they come out. What's the point? It's a fucking game. You can do it. If people can do it, you can do it in a fucking game. Come on. You have a million examples of how you could just have Seth Rollins flip over the whatchamacallit. Y'all know what I mean. This shit has to be accurate. This Bray Wyatt has to have the chair and all that shit. Sorry, I'm rambling, but man, that's pretty much the end of the match. That's the end of We Love It Raw. I love it raw because I'm by myself. But yeah, I'm going to get on a campaign to figure out how to get my people's back. I want my people's back. You guys, Venus, Chris Corey, I miss you guys. You guys belong on the show just as much as I do, because we started this together. We came up with everything together from the beginning. So I need you guys back. So signing off, A.S. Caldero. Watch the Pot YouTube. Signing off as a wrestling fan. See you next week. I promise I'm coming next week. I'm going to keep coming. If something comes up, I'll skip a week, but I'm going to really try to be on point. I won't be gone for a month again. Peace.